Alright, welcome everybody to another game of Valorant. Here we have sMpL Gaming versus CH3F Clan. This is only a scrimmage, but shouldn't mean that the game is going to be too easy for either team. I'm joined by Kraith here today, and we're going to Bind as our first map.
Yep, I'm really excited for tonight. Even though it's just a scrimmage, it really gives other teams a chance to scout, so I hope the competition's paying attention.
Yeah, and sMpL Gaming, we can see that they banned Split. CH3F Clan, they didn't want to go to Breeze, so the teams both decided in the end on Bind, so no Icebox. So we should be good to see the tail of the tape, just see a comparison between these two teams. As you can see, the sMpL Gaming seems to have a pretty big hard carry in Skyline, at least in these stats.
Yeah, that has to be their strategy coming into it, is to neutralize Skyline, because looking at the rest of the sets, if they don't, CH3F Clan's going to be in for a rough time tonight.
Yeah, I mean, there's nobody that comes even close to the amount of games played, clutches or aces.
Yeah,
even
look at that. That's
yeah, and then it's just the teams seem to be pretty similarly ranked. I mean, the all gold squad for CH3F Clan, a little bit more diversity over on sMpL Gaming, but we should be able to get into the games pretty soon. I think we're just waiting on all the teams to be ready. So we are going to be entering now. Teams are picking who they want to go with in this matchup, and we're seeing a pretty heavy. Actually, there's not many engagement opportunities here for sMpL Gaming. I mean, they don't have that much in terms of those duelists. They only have the one Jet.
And I'm really surprised that they didn't take Jade for a res either. Two Vipers too. This is gonna be interesting. I wonder how much of it is like strategy or if it's personal preference on a scrim at least. If I was them, I'd be saving the good stuff for later.
Yeah, might be trying to test out some new strategies, go with a less duelist build here, but duelists have really seemed to be the meta, at least in the recent VCT Masters. I mean, there's at least usually two on the field at all times, so sMpL going to be going for a little bit off meta picks here. But CH3F Clan, they're going to be on the offense here first, and now, or I believe it's sMpL Game. I can't tell. I don't know this map well enough. But it looks like a heavy B push. It's gonna be a heavy B push coming in. sMpL Gaming is gonna have to respond to that. Some shots coming in.
All four of them. Look at that. Easy flash.
Pretty big flash, but he's not able to get the kill off the back of it. That's gonna be Skyline trying to get some work in here. Now it's gonna be the spike down though, and now two members have fallen for the defense. sMpL Gaming not at the greatest start here. CH3F Clan have rounded up 3 now, just up to 2 remaining left. Chimp with a gun and Chef, but Chimp with a gun.
One shot, one kill. Look at that. That was beautiful.
Yep, able to get that nice shot. Oh, the burst from the classic, not enough for Chase to get that kill. That's the slow rotation. Chimp with a gun really has to come up big, but he's not gonna be able to get it. That's going to be a pretty clean win there for CH3F Clan.
Yeah, they came out aggressive and it worked for them. Wow.
Yeah, just really no response to that all hands on deck B push. I mean, it's kind of hard to deal with that when you only have 1 or 2 people over there already, but then just the rotations weren't nearly fast enough to give their team time enough to adjust and adapt to that. So sMpL Gaming going to be falling down here early, but now it's going to be the eco round, at least. Going to be the SMGs coming out for CH3F Clan. So some chance still here for sMpL Gaming to get back on this before the assault rifles start to come out.
It's like a heavy push into A.
Yeah, it's going to be the first pick this time going the way of sMpL Gaming. Is going to be traded out though now in this 4v4. Chase coming around, not going to be able to get that kill onto that. So now it's gonna be the 4v2, 4v1 now. Chef is just cleaning up here. Hawk is out, able to find one with that, but not nearly enough. The rest of CH3F Clan is able to clean up sMpL Gaming.
sMpL is just reacting a little bit too slow. They really need to tighten it up and as soon as they see that push coming, because Chef Clan is stomping them right now.
Yeah, now they got that full buy on the rifles, full shields, full rifle build. So now it's gonna be up to Chef, or wait, no, sMpL is forcing the buy here. It looks like they're down 0-2. They're full buying.
They don't want to go down another one.
Yeah, Chef Clan going with this eco round. They have the money to spare, but if all goes well here, it's not gonna end up mattering. They're gonna be able to get pretty big eco advantage. It's gonna be now the rotation here. They're going so aggressively. The pincer move.
Ooh.
Yep, the pincer move. Not able to find anything. Skyline will fall, but there's still so many kills for sMpL that they're gonna be able to get this.
Spike planted.
The plant is gonna go down now.
Toxin screen down.
Chef Clan did not want to be seen as the underdogs tonight. Their Claire got that misconception really quickly.
Yep, they're down 2-4 here though. That forced buy might be ending up coming up big for them, for sMpL Gaming at least. And now it's gonna be that location reveal. Everything coming out, but now there's nobody left, and now it's just down to the defuse from sMpL Gaming.
Good take back.
Yep, they were just able to really push off of that advantage, off of that split push from the defense, or from the offense. The offense went with a split push, but they were able to get 2 kills off of it, and so there wasn't really a response that Chef Clan were able to come up with there. sMpL Gaming just executing better, and now the full rifle buy from both teams, so no team at a disadvantage in terms of guns.
You got to think they're both on their toes now. It's been a hard fight so far.
Yeah, I mean, both teams just really trying to take this advantage. Chef Clan, if they fall on this, they might be down on the eco, at least compared to sMpL. But now it's gonna be Skyline kind of alone here, getting aggressive. Isn't able to find one. Is gonna be taken down very low. Both smokes now out. Be up to Ooglet to really punish that. Skyline is gonna get some healing now. And it's gonna be taken out though. Not enough healing to keep him alive in that fight. Now they all know that it's at B. They have to. The A rotations have to come through, but they're not really coming in time. There's still 2 on A.
Only Sova came at all. He's still watching long. Don't know what Chase is doing. He's gonna go.
Yeah, now the rotations are finally coming in, but now they're the only 2 left. It's gonna be a 2v5 retake here, and they just don't have the manpower here. They're just gonna give it up.
Have to save there. They have to. You gotta react quicker than that. Especially in a tournament setting, even if it's a scrim, as soon as that push comes through, you gotta go.
And Chef Clan, they've really come out with these B pushes here early. They're really just forcing B every single time. And sMpL Gaming, they haven't adapted to it yet. They're still leaving 2 on a lurker to really deal with B, but it's not enough. I mean, as we've seen time and time again, there's just too much pressure coming out, and now they've pretty securely gone down 2 rounds again. But there's still time for sMpL to make some adjustments here. They're not out of this yet.
Revealing area.
And it could be a team chemistry too. We're not sure how many games these teams have actually played together, but it looks like the Chef Clan's pretty seasoned as a unit.
Yeah, their IGL is calling things out well, and now we might see a push to A. Potentially, they look to be lining up over there. No more resources given over to B. It's just going to be the 3 at A, 2 at B, but I don't know why they're continuing with this. I don't think they should be expecting anything other than the B push. Obviously, the B push isn't going to be coming, but I feel like they should be expecting it at least. And they're kind of stacking A again.
You're absolutely right, but I mean, it looks like this time they've paid off. It's almost like they're rotating. They stack. But no, that's not true because they keep stacking A. No, you're right.
Yeah, now it's just going to be the rotation coming out from Chef, trying to take advantage of those walls and flashes.
This time, wait.
Yeah, it's very quickly going poorly now on this 4v3. sMpL still have a shot here. This is going to be the rotation, look like, over to B, where only free Grady is.
It looks like Sova's going to ruin this, though, with his drone. He might find out the rotation before they can actually commit to it. Yep, he knows.
Yep, there's that dart out, so I mean, getting that intel. Just really well held here by Tzu to be able to keep this in.
You think they're
keep
gonna
all
change
the.
their mind? Do you think they're gonna go into A anyway?
I think they kind of have to. I mean, they could take TP to B and just rush Free Grady. He's still there alone, but it looks
30
like they're going to
seconds
commit
left.
to A.
Welcome to my
Yep,
world.
there
Yeah,
goes
that-
the...
You will
Ready
not
for
kill my ally.
Yep, now bring it back to a 4v4. The res coming out. Now all this toxin is going to make it really hard for Simple Gaming to retake the point here as that bomb plant comes down. Sue trying to get some information, is able to take down the spike planter.
Down A.
So now this is going to be the replant yet again, but that jet ult is going to be enough to get down
Spike
through.
planted.
Skyline will pay with it for his life, but now it's just going to be Chef really in a good position here. It's 2v2. Free Grady is finally making that rotation. The spike has been planted, and that's the biggest thing.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, that's a nice shot through the wall.
Simple
It's
still
now
has
just a 1v2.
the shot. There it is. Good
Yep,
retake.
Yeah, really well done there. The rotation from Free Grady was in time. Wasn't left behind by his teammates this time. And now it's going to be 2-3. The A push not as successful for Chef as it has been on B.
Seems to be the main point of Simple. As long as they can tighten up their rotations, they have a chance.
Yeah, it's really... and now they're going to be stacking B. I guess they're expecting they're expecting Chef to come back B, so now they're putting 3 there, but they're leaving 2 on A just in case. Nice wall there to kind of deny some angles, but yeah, it's going to be a pretty full buy here from both teams. Everybody rifled and full armored out. No more eco disadvantage for either team. That's going to be the early ultimate coming out from Oogla. He's going to be popping that, run it back. Going to get himself into a good position to get a kill, but he's just going to go away with that with some information.
No, I wonder if Oogla uses that too early and actually alerts them to the push.
It could have been, because Chef has been all or nothing. But they're able to get the early kill onto Skyline and Chip with a gun. He's just firing blind.
And they've shut down Skyline
Spike
almost
planted.
every match, or every round.
Yep,
I don't know if
plant
it's
now.
intentional or not, but they're doing it.
Scanning
Yep.
ahead.
The plant has come out, and now it's going to be up to the retake now. It's the 3v4.
You should
Chase
run.
has fallen very low, but he's able to take down one. The attacking Killjoy is going to be setting a trap. That's got to go down, or else there's no chance of the retake here. Oh, the lockdown does
Got it.
destroy.
Last
That's
player
big.
standing.
Oh, and
Tried.
Kid Moto gets the 3K there to just really secure that attack.
That was a great hold by Chef.
Yeah, I mean, they just executed that perfectly. They were expecting the B push, but it didn't seem to matter. They just were overwhelmed yet again, and now they could be going back to this A push, just seemingly switching at every opportunity. But nope, they're actually going to go B again. As soon as they start lining up on A, they're like, no, B. We're going to do it again.
I think it's a smart move, but oh, it also looks like Simple's planning on it. Yep, they got the 4-stack.
Yeah, they've gotten used to this. It's going to be the Sova lurking down A. I think he's going to probably rotate as soon as he sees nobody's there. Let's be the early kill, but the hot hands is able to take down the Skyline.
Oh, that's used by Grady.
2 for 2 trade, but low range is able to take down 2 and res another. So now it's a really good position here for Chef Gaming. Chef Clan, I mean, and now it's
So
gonna
he's
be,
coming into the flank, but he's just too late.
yeah, he took a really long wrap around here. He's probably gonna get
Spike
spotted out
planted.
here, or they just both barely miss each other. It looks like. I don't know if he wants to take this 1v5. I wouldn't recommend it, but he could try and take some guns away. You know, trying to reset the economy a little bit.
You're right, but I think I would definitely save right now. It's a lot. Yeah, they have that point locked down.
Yeah, and the push, I don't know how they know where he is, but they do seem to know. He's able to take down one, but
Oh,
he's going to get taken down. The Stinger just not enough to take down his Sova counterpart. So now 5-2. It's been a pretty. The scoreline doesn't seem like it would be like a dominating performance, but Chef has come out really strong here.
yeah, I really think it's just their cohesiveness as a unit that just allows. They're so
Yeah.
in tune with each other.
Yeah, Skyline hasn't been able to do anything all game. I mean, they're 3-7, and that's not what you need out of somebody who's supposed to be your carry. I mean, we saw in the stats that this was supposed to be their guy to fall back on, but now the A push here doesn't seem like sMpL are ready for it. Run it back, just getting so aggressively, but not able to find anybody. Hunter's Fury gonna be trying to find somebody. Finding, oh, he gets Ooglet though. That's a big first kill here.
Spike planted.
Be traded out by Drew, his counterpart able to take him down in that mirror matchup. Now gonna be slowly rotating around. There's so much defending around this spike. They've invested everything that they can into preventing the retake here. Gonna be Skyline making some rotations here, trying to find somebody. Grady, he's gonna get caught out by YOLO. Be traded out. Yep, 3v3 here. Skyline so low. He's gonna be taken down with one bullet. Jim with the gun realizes he can't go in there, but it's a little bit too late as he gets taken down. And now it's gonna be another attacker round win for Chef Clan. And they're firing on all cylinders here.
When you're gut, you gotta make those jump shots. But Sky was 0-3 that round. He just could not put it together. He actually took more damage than he dealt in the air.
Yeah, he's now fallen to 3-8 here. He's gonna be pulling out the judge.
The judge.
Yeah, looking to be the judge, jury, and executioner here.
Let's go.
But the defensive hold on A probably not gonna be enough, as that is exactly where everybody's pushing. Only 2 people there, and now it's gonna be they're using their abilities so quickly. He's gonna blind. Oogla is gonna blind himself. Chip with the gun is gonna be able to punish him for that misplay. But now all eyes have to be on the rotations here.
Spike planted.
Yeah, Spike just getting put down so fast. The pace at which Chef is playing is insane. Chef's pace here is just completely unmatched by sMpL. It's gonna be the dog coming in when he's taken down, but now the rest of the team is able to follow up. But that he gave enough intelligence for Chef for YOLO range to get 2. Grady and Sue able to take him out. So now we're back in that 2v3 situation. Hawk is gonna blind Kid, and now he can be taken out through the wall. Now it looks like there's a little bit of life here for. Oh, that was unexpected. He's getting taken out by the decay, and I don't think, even though they've won this, they're not gonna be able to defuse.
No way.
Shane is able to clutch it. That's insane.
That's a clippable moment, Shane. That was amazing. Easy, he said. He didn't need the rest of them.
That was unbelievable.
Oh, for sure.
That I thought for sure that sMpL were gonna be able to get back on their feet there, and they just get shut down. They simply just get shut down there, and that's got to be demoralizing.
sMpL's still going to need to arrive at every fight like 2 minutes earlier, because he is always roaming. The
pace at which Chef plays, you can't be taking the fight slower. The sheriff shot coming out, gonna be taken down, and now it's a 3v5 almost immediately. And Chef just have all the advantage in the world. The rotation almost immediately coming out. The plant coming out just as fast though, and Shane's gonna be taken down. Now the 2v5. I think you just give it up here.
Chip is looking for that flank. That's the problem. sMpL is always looking for a flank that they're too late for.
Yeah, just simply being outplayed, out-strategized here are sMpL. I mean, there's going to be a full push every single time. And at a certain point, I think you just have to say, all right, we're stacking B, and if they plant A, we rotate A together. Like, yeah. You can't...
Absolutely.
You can't just be putting your team in these fights where they're going to be down 2 or down 3. Because as soon as you lose those people, there's nothing holding down that point anyways. So why are we even stacking? Like, there's not going to be anything that Grady and Skyline are going to be able to do on this point A defense, and Chef know that. That's why they're putting 5 on 1 point. And at this point, you might be, in the earlier rounds, you might be thinking that they could rotate around, they could be doing a split push, but at this point, you've seen it so many times that there's nothing that gives you any idea that would be the case. And just immediately the Killjoy ult coming out, everything getting dropped in. Hunter's Fury able to take down Shane, so that's a point where they can do something. That toxic field is eventually going to be taken down, but Chimp with a gun, he's going to get detained, and he can be very easily killed. But I don't think they know where he is, unfortunately. or they're not in a position to do anything. Sue is able to take down Kidmodo. And now it's going to be Skyline in this fight with Ooglet. Sue now dropping in their ultimate. Seeing if they can find anybody, but Ooglet has found 2 on the sideline, but Sue is popping off with that ultimate. He's found 3 in this fight. Chef Drew will eventually be able to shut him down, and the plant comes through. But now, finally, the rotations come through.
It's so late. Grady didn't move that entire time. It almost makes you wonder if they're not talking to each other.
One enemy remaining.
Ooh, but Chip makes up for it.
One enemy remaining.
Yeah, now he just has to take down Drew.
Crazy 1v1. Oh, he does it!
Yep, so now he just needs to defuse, and finally a round going the way of sMpL Gaming. It's taken them, I think that's 6 straight. They lost 5 straight rounds there, and they're able to finally take it back.
Deserves a raise and a banana.
Yeah.
Last round before the
He
switch.
potentially deserves another gun, but yeah. Now there's hopefully some momentum that can be built on, but it's last round before the swap, so any econ advantage that they could have gotten, it just doesn't matter.
I mean, right now, if you're sMpL, you just have to pray you can get it together on the offense as well as Chef did.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, and I mean, at the very least, you can take the fights that you want to on offense. You can stack 5 men on 1 point.
You're dead.
Now it's gonna be all the ultimates coming out. Almost daily. The Jet not able to find anybody
Skyline.
with that. Yeah, Skyline with the Judge not able to take anybody down. He had used his ultimate as well. Not entirely sure why he decided to keep that out, but Zoo is able to even things out here. Jump with the gun in a 1v3 potentially. Able to take down the first onto Chef Drew. Walling that up to potentially get the res as well.
Kill my ally.
Yep, that res will come up,
Nice.
but it's gonna
Spike down B. One enemy
Sue is
remaining.
popping off here now. 2v1 here. Spike has not been planted. A rare sight to see that Chef is not immediately planted on that point. Hawk out, able to. Oh, he's freaking spraying. Not able to find the opponent, but
I know where you are now.
yeah, so it's just a waiting game at this point. He has to absolutely pop off here. If he can take down Zoo, I think that gives him a good opportunity, but the turret is going to be a little bit too late, making him a bit too vulnerable there. Defense will take that, and now they got at
Switching
least a little
sides.
bit of momentum and confidence as they come into their offense. That's the one thing
Right
that
here.
you get out of this.
You know, maybe they're warmed up now. Maybe it just took them a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, the good half's coming out from all the players, but this is really still anybody's game here. As sMpL have put themselves in a better position. This is really it's going to come down to their offense. So if the defense is just as good as the offense from Chef, I don't really think there's much of a chance. They only need to take 5 rounds, and then they take this map.
If Chase and Skyline from sMpL can start picking it up a little bit, I think it would really help them out. Because looking at the scoreboard, Chef is basically even, almost.
Yeah.
But the bottom of sMpL is really, really down there.
Yeah, and I mean they're running this one fragger, this one duelist comp, and the duelist is at the bottom. You can't. There's not much of an explanation for that outside of Skyline just coming out cold here. They really need to turn it around on the offense.
I see Zeus sneaking up with B. Everyone rotated to A, leaving B open.
Yeah. Chip with a gun able to help out his opponent, and now the plant is gonna be coming down fast. They seem to be copying the
Spike
strategy of Chef. They've put pretty much all 5 bodies onto B, and now it's gonna be the retake with only 3 members for Chef. It's gonna be up to these 3. They're all on the same flank. They're all flashed. Now everybody knows where they're all exposed. Really, it's gonna be the rotation around. Not able to get the kill. Skyline finally coming alive. 16 HP and a dream and a gun. It's gonna be Shane rotating around. He might be able to find somebody here. The Hawk is out, able to get. Oh my goodness! Shane now in this 2v3. Jet Drew is able to take down 1. Now there's only 2 left, but there's not enough time, not enough bodies, not enough guns for really anything to be done there. And it's gonna be a good attack there by sMpL Gaming. They're finally getting some momentum rolling.
Shane really popped off there at the end, but it just wasn't enough. It was fun to watch, though. Ooh, Skyline going with the
Marshall.
Marshall. Huh.
That's quite an aggressive buy this early, especially when you don't have full armor. mean, if anybody's going to be able to get advantage of that, it's going to be the Jet player. I mean, just able to get that higher positioning, different positions. We're going to have to watch Skyline here, see what he's able to do with this gun. Just
Come on,
camping
Jet.
orb.
I want to see something.
Yeah, it's really good. Able to take down one. That's a good shot.
You got the split
Good
push
opening
between
there.
Hookah. You got Silva making noise at A. This is a good push by sMpL.
Ooglet waiting around this corner is not going to have the reaction time to take down Chimp with a gun as he just gets sprayed in the face. Now it's going to be through, holding it down here. Kind of alone, but the rotations are going to be coming out. Although
Oh, it's late.
gonna be-
Look at that.
Drew's going to be taken down by Skyline, and now it's going to be the retake yet again. But they've all rotated to A.
No.
They've all teleported across. And now there's only going to be one
Poison
man
orb
rotating
emitting.
here. Shane, I think he knows that the rotation has come through. He hears the bomb getting planted. He's calling for his ally,
Spike
YOLO, to
planted.
get over there as fast as possible. They really have to wait on that to retake here. But with only a ghost and a frenzy, there's not much they can do.
Skyline has the bead. He knows.
One enemy remaining.
Ooh, Skyline is now coming alive. That's 3 kills so far.
Flawless.
And now he gets the 4. Skyline really showing why he was that hard carry like we saw on the stat sheet. Really coming alive now.
Tired of us talking garbage. That's what.
I thought I turned off party chat. I thought I couldn't hear me. Yeah, but Skyline really, this attack is where he's starting to really come alive here, and that's exactly what you need if you are sMpL. I mean, you're potentially able to bring it within 1 round here. And that's exactly what you need. The early 3-0 start would be absolutely big for momentum and the economy. But Chef have full bought.
And you gotta be thinking about morale now too. I mean, Chef was doing so good in the beginning, and now it's so close again.
Yeah, location will be revealing Ooglet. The Skyline getting a bit aggressive with the Spectre, not able to find the kill just yet. But it's gonna be that smoke coming out. I think the rotation should be coming around now. 4v4, Ooglet on the side here. Skyline able to take down Kid Moto, and Ooglet will fall as well. Zoo now has that Marshall. It's been handed off from that Jet.
One enemy remaining.
Zoo able to take down another one. He's picked up yet another gun. He keeps on switching what he has. Will not be able to switch anymore from the grave as the plant comes down, and now it's the 1v3. Chimp with a gun, trying to get a nice angle here to send in their toxins, but Yulu really just waiting around, seeing if anybody's going to poke their head out. I don't think they want to recontest here.
Would
They
definitely
might.
save if I was YOLO. That 1v3 is a hard take. He's gonna
If they
peek
can
though.
catch Skyline. He can catch Skyline peeking a bit. He might be able to get it, but just not enough time. The toxin is now on bomb. Is he able to kill Skyline? Nope. Skyline's able to outrange him simply, and now sMpL have put themselves in a really good position here. They're now 1 round away from tying after being down 4 at the half.
Here.
Yep, I definitely think they're gonna come back. They've made this into a competitive game. Took them a couple rounds to wake up, but man, Zoo is actually proving himself to be a very good fragger, despite not being duelist tonight.
Yeah, and Skyline, once you gave him that sniper rifle, he seemed to be coming alive. He popped off with a 4K on the Marshall, and now he has the op, so an even more dangerous gun. He's gonna be going aggressive here. Sees the wall. They know there's some people at A. Just gonna spray that down with the frenzy and the AR. It's gonna be Zoo on this rotation here, going through baths. Might be able to see Shane. Isn't able to punish him though, and as the nice headshots come out. Skyline here pushing aggressive.
Come on.
He's going to take that high ground, but he doesn't know that Yulu has rotated. He's going to be taken out if that smoke falls, but it won't in time. Just so much vision disruption on the field now. So many smokes, so many walls going up.
You got Grady coming around. He's looking at showers, but it doesn't look like he's gonna push in. Honestly, it's an odd split push because it looks like everyone's kind of entrenched in their positions. We haven't gotten a lot of action in a minute.
Yeah, I think they're just waiting on this the op to find something. But if it doesn't, I don't know what their plan is.
Chim's gonna draw him towards B.
Yeah, see if he can. He's pulling 2 that way. It's now just gonna be the lone man on B or on A. He's successfully drawn at least 1 over to B. As now
30 seconds left.
There will be the rotation back. Skyline just holding down this angle. He's waiting for a mistake. He's gonna pop the ultimate and it's gonna get right in the face of Yulu. He's gonna be taken down with that shuriken. He's able to come around, get two, waste all of his bullets, not able to find the third, and the just pulling out the op is not enough time.
10
Chef
seconds
Drew is
left.
able to take the kill, but
One
Ooglet
enemy remaining.
able to find one to take it out. Now the op picked up, but somehow Chef are able to win that fight.
Chef came back. That was fantastic. Drew getting the kill on Skyline with a pistol.
Yeah, but Skyline now is going to be taken away from the snipers that he so enjoys, now back on that normal rifle. But this is still anybody's round here. I think that was a very important momentum win for Chef. They're able to just come back, and they're not able. They prevent the tie. They're still up 2 rounds now, and they can really start building from here.
I think keeping that gap is very important. We'll see if they can hold on to it, though. Look at the split push by sMpL.
Yeah, they're just sending Zoo on his own, seeing if they can draw some attention to B potentially. Maybe make Chef think there's more than there actually are. Now it's going to be the Viper ult coming out, just denying A. They could make a rotation to B if they wanted to, but not looking like they're going to. Now it's going to be just sMpL holding these angles. They're really just waiting for Chef to make a mistake. But Chef are playing this so safely, it's hard for them to make a mistake if they're not doing anything.
Right. No, I think they're going to try to bait him out just like they did last time with the lack of time. But Ooglet's making a move.
Run it back, Pop. That's kind of surprising, but he's going to be coming around. I don't think they expect this. He's able to take down Free Grady, but now he can move in on Skyline. He doesn't have enough time to do that, though. But he's going to be taking out the camp. The camp from Zoo. That might have been... That was a really valuable kill there, as the entire flank of sMpL would have been completely vulnerable without that. Now in this 4v4, Shane just waiting and waiting in
30
this
seconds left.
Venom that he has set up, but it's going to be the full push to B, actually.
Revealing
All
area.
3 going through that TP. It's going Skyline going slightly different rotation here, taking a bit longer, but Komodo has this off that he picked up from the opposing team. Now it's going to be the counter Viper ult and Chip with a gun, able to find Komodo in the chaos. Drew able to take down his counterpart, and the spike will not get planted in time. Chase has to plant, but he doesn't have enough time to get it down, and that's going to be a win
Enemy kill.
on this round. Now they've taken 2 in a row. Chef are really coming back now in this defense.
Yep, I think Chef finally put their formula together. They just got to wait and see where sMpL commits to. And their rotations have been tight and quick. And that's such a big advantage when you're on defense.
Yeah, sMpL really just don't have the pace that Chef has. And so Chef is able to just play safely. They know that if they play safe, they're not going to be overrun by a 5-man push, that they need all hands on deck. They know that they can just wait it out, wait for sMpL to make that mistake. Now it's going to be that. Now they're going with a much more aggressive 5-man push onto A.
You gotta get in there. There you go.
Yeah, they're just using that Hunter's Fury to try and create some space. Chimp with a gun with the first pick. Skyline finds another one in the process. Trying to find Sue with this Hunter's Fury is Drew, not able to find anybody. Now it's this 3v5.
They're
Drew now
just now
pushing
getting
in.
there from B.
Yeah, now the rotations are finally coming in. This is more of what we saw when Chef were on the offense. Now it's going to be the Killjoy ultimate, trying to trap the potential retest. But Kidmodo is able to take down Skyline, now evening it out more. Now it's in the 3v3 as the full even out comes in. Chase is going to be on the outside. No players detained by that Killjoy ultimate. Ooglet just barely trying to stay on the outskirts here. Shepard coming back into this Kidmodo with 3 now. It will be finally taken out. Drew is going to be flashed. He's not going to be able to find the shots through the flash. And now it's going to be the attackers winning again. So this back and forth, this offense is going.
That rotation was slow, but Chef almost pulled it together there. That really could have gone either way.
Yeah. Yeah, now Skyline, he did die, so he's not going to be close to that op. He's going to be full buying, though. He's close to getting himself back to even, which is quite impressive considering how he was at the bottom of the scoreboard, really, at, I believe, 3 and 8. And now he's close to 14 and 15. He's still dying a lot, but he's getting a lot of kills in that process, so the trades are worth it.
He's pretty good for a 2-for-1. He's getting there, but you have to wonder if it's just too late.
Yeah, really I mean, they did cede a lot of rounds on their defense. So now it's gonna be Chef just playing this safe on B, and that's where the push is gonna come from. Sue is unaware that the turret is there, I believe, and he's probably even less aware that the opponent is there as well. Ooglet's gonna get dove on by that dog. So now they know where he is. He's gonna stay in that spot. Zoo and Freegrade, you're gonna open this fight up with the kills onto Ooglet and Kid Moto. Drew is gonna be evening things out, or at least trying to, but he will trade it for his life. And now Skyline, he's really just ending this here. Shane now in the 1v4. He might be able to find something, but I don't know if it's recommended.
No, you take your money and run, kid. It's not worth it.
Yeah. He's able to find one. He's able to find two.
You're mine. It's worth it.
He might be able to find the last two on point, but I don't know if he wants to make that commitment, as I don't think he'll be able to defuse even if he does, but he might try to steal a couple more guns in the process. Now has picked up the Vandal, was on that SMG earlier. He really just needs to play this so safely.
Going up.
Is he going
Toxin
for it?
wall. Yeah, not advisable, and he's going to get punished for it. Zoo with the wall bang onto him, and that looked like it was potentially doable.
Maybe if he had about 30 more seconds, but
Yeah.
I would have just taken my luck and ran. It's amazing he got the other two.
Yeah, I thought he might have been able to clutch it out. I mean, but he was staring down the other two. He didn't know where the other people on point were. But still a solid round win there. Now within one.
Time for
sMpL need this round win. It's gonna be the first time they'll be tied since 0-0 if they're able to pull it off.
See if Chef can take it back. They don't want that tie.
Yeah, so that's a solid split push here. It seems. Hawk is gonna be going to B with that Jet as well. So the double push here, just trying to set up kills for Skyline with those flashes and those stuns. Is really what the whole goal of this split push is. Seeing if they can take down the defender, draw some people that way as well. Now it's gonna be Chase holding this angle. Yulu is where he has always been, just holding that side door, putting that wall there. Skyline able to take down Kimoto. That's a good way to start this fight off.
Revealing area.
You see that Chef's not committing though. They think something's up.
Chef knows that there's a split push. I think they've seen that from the wall that has been put down on A, so kind of giving away the game a bit, but it's going to be the three-man rotation now. It's going to be 3 on B, 1 on A, as if they're able to scout this from sMpL. Oh, the res comes out, so now it's 4 on B. They have to get aggressive on A, but I don't think that sMpL really know who's on A and who's on B.
30 seconds left.
No, they have. If they did, they would definitely be pushing in there. But that was a huge res too from Chef. Smart. See, oop, it's a good trade.
Spike down A.
Yeah,
oh, we lost 2 though. Let's
I've got your trail.
Poison's off.
Deep down, right? Yeah.
Now being caught up a
10
little
seconds
bit.
left.
Now in the 3v2, the plant has to come down. Now the rotation from Drew and Ooglet are coming in on this high ground, but Ooglet's taking a little bit more upfront direction here. He's gonna be going in right to A. I think he sees that spike, or at least knows generally where it is. He's trying to get these kills on the people defending it though. He's gonna be able to fight 2!
He did!
If he just needs to take down one more. He finds the 3K. Ooglet is gonna clutch it out, and there's gonna be no tie today.
Look at that. He said no, thank you.
Ooglet with the absolute clutch 3K there. He's happy. He should be spinning around like a child on a Ferris wheel.
Definitely deserves it. That was amazing.
Yeah, he was able to find the stacked bodies on that rotation of just Skyline and Chase just sitting there waiting for somebody to come around and take them both out, and that's exactly what happened.
If you're sMpL now, I think you gotta be panicking just the smallest bit.
Yeah, now 2 rounds away from winning.
Even though they've been getting close, they still just can't catch up. Their window is small.
Yeah, their window of opportunity is closing. They need to take 2 more rounds. But Ooglet is gonna beat a little bit. He knew that there was the push coming through. This could be Skyline just with a better gun there onto Yolo. Or Yulu. Not gonna get healed up by his teammates. Now the plant's coming through from Zoo. This rotation from Kidmoto and the rest of his team might be able to find some people at not where they're expecting, but Skyline is sitting here waiting. Frog's gonna come out as well. Now they know where somebody is. Moto now hiding, waiting for Skyline to throw his face, but Grady actually getting that kill.
Not
That's
tonight, Moto. Man, you know, sMpL is just so deadly once they get their angle.
Last player standing.
Ooh, Chase is gonna catch out Drew with his arrows out, but now it's gonna be Shane with the 2K. Gets to find 3 more, just not gonna happen. Now, yet again, we're one round away from tying. This is really where each team has to step up.
Come on, sMpL, break the curse. I would love to see a tie game. These two teams seem so evenly matched when they're both firing on all cylinders. It's a treat to watch, really. I mean, even if you look at the scoreboard, it looks like sMpL's fragging more, besides Chase. Sorry, Chase.
Chase is there for intel.
Yeah.
He's there to have a good time.
He's doing fantastic.
Yeah, Skyline now positive. That's something that I didn't think we were going to see when he was 3-8. But now he's 18-16. That's going to be the B push yet again. 2v5 on this point. That's going to be the hookah push as well. So really splitting things up. It's going to be up to some really big hero players if they want to take down this push. Ooglet now has kind of blocked off that area. Now the rotation from Drew is going to be enough to at least do nothing. Actually, Skyline finds 2, but Ooglet responds with 2 of his own. He will be taken down with that. And now the defender Killjoy seems to be trying to trap some people onto B. There's a potential A push though, as the TP is right there, and it's going to be Chip with a gun going there, and Zoo is able to take down Shane. Killjoy finds nothing with their ultimate, but now they have to find 3 opponents. But I don't think they realize that the A rotation has come around. He's looking at B, and nobody's there.
sMpL wants it bad.
We saw a 1v3 previously. We have seen that. Kid Moto could be able to repeat the heroics of Ooglet, but that's gonna be what they need to get back into this. Kid Moto really just taking this slow.
Coming back.
I think he just doesn't want to lose his guns, and I think that's the safe play here. You're just going into the tie here. You need 2 more rounds to win this entire series, and I don't think you want to get too aggressive and potentially lose your gun here.
Nope, you need to calm down, collect your thoughts, take this extra 30 seconds to prep your strategy for the next round, and just chill.
Yep. So now just going to be waiting out this bomb. It's going to explode any second now. Probably should line up on that TP to get out once it does. Yeah, and they're all able to get out. So no guns are going to be lost. And now we have finally gotten ourselves into a tied game for the first time since 0-0. It's been a real tough fight back for sMpL and Chef. They really just need to recompose themselves here so they don't end up losing this match after going up 8-4 at the half.
sMpL's going for that full B push. Looks like they're done splitting.
Yep, no more splitting. Skyline looking at a cute bunny. I mean, what else are you going to do before you go try and massacre a team of 5 people?
Skyline has the chance to get on top frag too for the night.
Yeah, he's a couple kills away, and by that I mean he just needs to get 1 more kill than Chimp with the gun and Zoo. But Chimp with the gun and Zoo have been so consistent throughout this entire series. I mean, it's been a really pop-off performance for those 2. Chimp with the gun is holding this angle. They just want to see if they can find anybody making mistakes before they really commit to the push in. And now the full defending team has pretty much come over, other than Shane, but he's really there just in case something's on A. Hunter's Fury coming out, seeing if they can find somebody. Not able to find anybody so far, but Zoo is going to be taken out with it as a last shot.
B.
Oh, and now it's going to be the running back taken down. Ooglet is going to be punished for that. And now it's going to be Chase finding 2. He's going off right now, but Drew is able to shut that down. 2v3 now is finally Shane makes the rotation. Drew's in a good position to deny this potentially, but he's going to be able to find the headshot. But Skyline is able to clutch it with a 3K of his own. Chef and Skyline, or Drew and Skyline trading 3Ks, but now we're in match point. Everything's gone bad for Chef.
Skyline wanted it, Skyline took it. You have to shut him down if you're Chef. You have to this round.
Yeah, I mean, if Chef, they might be looking for a new kitchen to cook in if they end up losing this. I mean, just the absolute turnaround that sMpL have put on Things are burning. Somebody's got to put those fires out. Skyline now popping the ultimate to get aggressive onto A. They want this, and they want it now.
And pop all your ultimates. Just get it done. Simple, just get it done.
It's going to be Zoo able to get one with their ultimate, and that's going to be the rotation. Oh, Skyline takes two.
Follow your trail.
Yep, now the 2v4. Skyline able to find two in that fight. He's going to be happy with that performance. He's going to secure himself top frag as long as they win this round. Zoo can't take that back from him, but Spike has been planted as well, so now the clock is ticking for Chef. This is do or die.
Ready knows, ready knows.
Last player standing.
Chase just able to shut down Ooglet, and now it's going to be Shane in this 1v4 back against the wall. He has almost no chance here. If he's able to clutch this out, be absolutely massive. It's just going to be a real demoralizer. He's able to take down Chase, but he doesn't see Zoo in time, and the
Attackers
comeback for Simple. Their offense just so powerful there, and they're going to be able to take this in a close 13-11.
You know, Chef gave us some real doubt in the middle of the match, but Simple was able to take it. Wow. That was amazing.
Yeah. Chef, there were too many cooks in that kitchen, and they couldn't handle the heat. So now they're going to be taking the loss there. Skyline really turning it around. He ends up at the top of the leaderboard after going 3-8 on the defense. That's insane.
It's actually amazing if you look at all their scores. Chef is almost exactly all even with each other. 17, 16, 16, 17, 17. They're definitely a cohesive unit, but tonight they just couldn't get it done.
Yeah, I think the difference really between Simple and Chef is that Chef, like we've been saying, they're all exactly even, right? There's only one kill difference between each of these players. But there's nobody popping off. There's nobody carrying. There's nobody coming out on top and really just winning them those fights when they need it.
Right. They definitely need like a center, like a star player to really put them over the edge.
Yeah. And I mean, Ooglet, he was able to find a lot of those big pop-off 3Ks, but he wasn't able to do it consistently enough. He actually ended up going negative on the round, going 17-22. So they just weren't able to really close out. Ooglet was able to get a lot of kills, but it was so sporadic that it ended up averaging out with the rest of his team, and he ended up having the most deaths in the entire lobby. So Ooglet, if he's able to he's a very high and low player, it seems like. If he's able to just even out those highs and lows, able to get himself back into a more even position where it's, he's popping off every other round instead of every third or fourth round and feeding the other three. He can really create a lot of value.
Exactly. He seemed to be either dying really early in the round or doing amazing throughout the rest of it. So I think he just needs to dial it back, maybe take a little bit more time, tighten up that game, and I think he could really break out like they need him to.
Yep, that is not the only game that we have tonight, though. We still have two more. We should be getting into those pretty soon. As next up is going to be Bigfoot Brigade versus Notorious. And then after that, Do-On Blues versus Enigma are the last two matches we have tonight. We're going to take a quick break, though, as we wait for these teams to come into the lobby.